Hey guys, welcome. If this is your first time here, this is Moments with Mo. Welcome back, gang. Welcome back. Okay, if you are returning, you know. Okay, we here. You know. Okay, and if you are a new subscriber or new to the channel, first of all, I just want to say welcome and thank you for tuning in. And if you're a new subscriber, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate the support. Okay. I appreciate the coming togetherness. Okay. Cause me, you, us. Yeah. Yeah. Spidey included. He for my ops. He on your ass. So if you up here and you were op, Spidey, he coming for you. Okay. Just so you know. Um, see, made me lose my train of thought. But I just want to say welcome. I'm so appreciative to all the new subscribers and all of the support, and let's continue to grow, guys. So today's message is you are a creator. Create. Boom. Okay. I actually had help today with choosing the topic that I was going to speak about. My best friend, my brother, Sal, he was looking at all my topics and he thought this one was an interesting one to touch on, and I thought so too. So I took a bit of time to structure some things out that I want to speak on. So don't mind me if I'm looking over. I'm looking over on my laptop on some of the notes and key things I want to touch on, because when I get into these spaces, I get into these zones and start channeling and spirit be coming through. And sometimes I be like, damn, I go back and watch, be like, dang, I didn't talk about that. Or dang, I didn't talk about it, because I be in the zone. So I kind of got a little structure layout so we can stay on track. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is, okay, you are a creator. Create, right? You are a creator. So what is the definition of creator, right? A person or a thing that brings something into existence and used as a name for God. Okay, so a creator is a person or a thing that brings something into existence. Okay, so something is birthed through you. Okay, and these births happen, okay, first not here in the physical world. We see the end product, okay, of the act, okay, of conception, you should say, in the spiritual realm, right? Because everything, if you take a moment to reflect and look back, everything that you have right now was once a thought. Whether it's the home you're staying in now, you wanted some place to live, you wanted your own home. It was a thought first, and then it had come to pass. That car, some of you was on the bus, some of you was walking everywhere. Okay, no shade to nobody. Okay, please hear the message. Okay, but you got that car, okay, or you got that bike, and then that bike became a car. Okay, some of y'all I'm hearing, then that car becoming a jet. Ooh, spirit, I love it. I'm claiming it. Okay, because yeah, y'all, some of it's up. It's up. Do you feel it in the air? Doom, doom. I can feel it in the air. Okay, so being the creator, by definition, being a person or a thing, a god, okay, you have unlimited resources at your disposal, right? We live in an abundant world, okay? And even though the world tries to have you so focused being in this space, in a place of lack, you are indeed very abundant, okay? You're very abundant. So that God, source, creator, right, dwells within your heart. It dwells within your heart. And some of you might ask, well, why the heart? Okay. Your heart is your inner compass. Your heart is that energy that's always slowly tugging you and pulling you this way, that way. Okay. And the consciousness of the creator dwells within your heart. That's where God lives, within you. Okay. And when I say you are a god or a goddess, trust me, I stand 10 toes down on what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, okay, if this body is a whole representation of God, if I cut my hand off, was my hand still not a part of the whole body? Now that it's off, now that it has been severed, okay? It's part of the whole. You are part of the whole. If this is the representation of God, creator, source, the unlimited, abundant energy, okay, then you are an extension of that, just like my hand is an extension of the body, okay? You are very much that. And I want to come here and break up all the demonization of calling yourself God or calling yourself a god or a goddess, because that had its own agenda to have you afraid to claim yourself to be such when you are. Yo, one thing I don't play with Naya. You know, y'all, if you know me, listen, y'all getting to know me. If you getting to know me or you know me, you know I don't play when it comes to the lips and my bliss decks, okay? Or they need to sponsor me, I swear. Put that out in the ether for me, y'all. Because we're going to get a sponsorship with them. Anyway, so to step into this new energy, right, of moving forward, because Spirit is saying a lot of you have been feeling stagnated and at a standstill. Some of you guys' minds have been running at 1,000 miles per minute because we're going through very transformative times. The planets and the energies of the sun, okay? Y'all just heard, we just had two little solar low flare flashes that knocked out. That's what the phones getting knocked out. Yeah, AT&T, Verizon, and all them losing service. That was because of the sun. The sun. And if you know, you know. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay? But you're being called to tap into your creative sides, your creative energy. Because at the end of the day, well, let me just say this. You are already creating. You are already creating. Now, are you creating from a conscious space and place, or are you creating from a subconscious, unconscious space and place? Either way, you are creating, okay? And I want you guys to know that you guys have been programmed. We have been programmed, okay? Our parents have been programmed. Our parents have been programmed. Okay, these this way of thinking and these ways of thinking that are in lack, poverty, fear has been placed upon the collective purposefully, okay? And to not serve your best interest or the interest of your family and your bloodlines and humanity, but a select few, okay? And so when you're playing the game of life, let's call it that, the game of life, through the lens of fear, you destroy all the spiritual pathways that lead to your heart's desires. Okay. So please keep that in mind. Okay. Because God wants you to have a lightness about life, to feel lighter about the direction of your life, the direction of where you're going. Okay. And to feel lighter about the things that used to feel so heavy and dense. Okay, because there's being an upgrade with all of us to shift out of this collective poverty mindset. Okay, and you can be feeling yourself slowly shifting, right? So you want to lean into those spaces and places, okay, that are can be uncomfortable because that's all you've known, but you don't want to hold on to those old programs. Okay, you got to think of your mind as a computer, a supercomputer, and it really does, like a computer, is processing bits of data through the sensories. Okay, and then it sorts. Okay, and it holds these memories within its core. Okay, so you got to look at yourself that I've been programmed to have some lack mentality, and start there, that it's not to no fault of your own. We were all tricked and duped, period. So coming into new knowledge and new knowingness, and coming in and meeting our soul family and our soul tribes, and coming back together, and bumping and hitting off one another when it comes to conversations and thoughts, and our different ways of expressing ourselves, we unlock things within one another. And Spirit wants you to not look at life through the lens of fear. Okay, they want you to look at through the lens of love. A love, baby. These some love lenses, okay? And what does that look like? Right? What does a love lens look like? Okay. Some of you might be at a place where life was, and I get it, right? So you have you're shedding a lot of things, and it takes time to come into a place of true belief, right? Of what you're saying, or what you're affirming over yourself. Even if you don't believe it wholeheartedly, things like hope, okay, having hope, being hopeful, right, is a way, a lens of love. Being optimistic is another lens of love, right? And then being in a place of, you know, believing, okay, truly believing that the universe has your best interest at heart. Some of the hardest things you had to go through was character development, okay? It was to build you, to show you you're stronger than what you thought you were. You're bigger than who you thought you were. And these limitations had to be broken. And you had to go through some dark ass shit to get through the other side, to show you that you are stronger than who you, or who the world was telling you that you were. Because a lot of these belief systems, we were not born doubting ourselves. We weren't doubting ourselves. We weren't born putting ourselves down, thinking we're not good enough, or all these limiting beliefs. These were casted over us. These were spelled over us with our words. Okay, the power lies in the tongue. So therefore, people spoke things to you or over you, and your subconscious hears and sees everything and doesn't take it as a joke. It stores it and uses it for its survival, to help, aka the ego, right? So you have to go back through and reprogram your subconscious mind, and have and sit and talk with your ego and yourself to retrain it. Like, no, consciously, we're thinking this, and we think like this because we are abundant. How are we abundant? Look how much I got over me. I know I could have way more, but I also could have way less. I could have so much less than what I have now. I'm so grateful. I'm so abundant. The love and the support that I have around me, I'm able to eat when I need to eat something. I'm able to go somewhere where I need to go somewhere. I'm able to pay for what I need when I need it. Okay? Abundant and resources and things as such. So you start reprogramming your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is going to ask you just like that, how are we abundant? Oh, how are we wealthy? We don't got this in our bank account because I'm spiritually wealthy, filthy, filthy rich. I feel it when I speak it. It courses through every cell of my body. Every inch of me know how wealthy I am. We are. Let me correct that. We are, okay? Because we are. All right? And before, I could not have said that with a level of confidence and knowingness how I just said it now, because there was things spoken to me, especially as a child. Oh, money is the root of all evil and da 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 da. But y'all ask for it in these establishments. Your pastors and your deacons, they passing around that bucket. They riding around in that Rolls Royce. They got the Versace, the Gucci, the Louis, the red bottoms, right? So is it really the root to all evil, or is it the intention of the person? Is it the person? Is it how they choose to accumulate money, the ways they do it? Okay, and what do they do once they do it? Are they honestly putting it to use for all and not just for selfish reasons and gains? Okay, let y'all sit with that. All right, so I don't want this video to be super long. We're already coming up, about 17 minutes. So I just want you guys to really sit and dissect where you can start creating a life that truly starts to show you. You start to see the blossoming of your desires when you move from a creating from a conscious point of view, okay, and not letting the subconscious just roll and keep, going and creating undesirable things in your life, okay? Because what does it look like for you when you are creating out of a subconscious state of mind, right? It could look like this. It can look like you're feeling like you're on a hamster wheel. You feeling like it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And you find yourself just feeling like you can't hop off the ride, or the moment you feel like you do, you get sucked back into the vortex of that and you just on this ride again. It could also be attracting the same situations and different people, okay? Yeah. Just because you might walk away from someone, okay, in a sense, or something causes you and whoever this karmic soulmate. And again, these things aren't bad, but it's just, again, it's karmic because y'all come in and teach each other a lesson. Y'all help each other evolve and grow. Okay. So some of these karmic relationships, they will, okay, you didn't learn that lesson in that person, so I'm just gonna hop into the next person you gonna meet along your path, because that's spirit is like, you're going to get the lesson. You have to get the lesson. You're here to learn the lesson. So if you're refusing to acknowledge or get the lesson, that lesson can express itself through a different person, just a different meat suit, a different flesh. You'll start to see, you start to see some red flags. You like, oh, hold on, this reminded me of the, the red flags is that inner compass letting you know this ain't it, boo. This ain't it. But a lot of us like to be like, is it really not it? Let me go ahead and just see. And then oh, damn, it wasn't it, y'all. It wasn't it. Oh, God. God, why? Why? You know, God, like, I was, the red flags that y'all want to be talking about, red flag, green flag. I gave you red flags and telling you wasn't it, but you was like, well, let's see if it goes somewhere. Let's see if it's it. Okay? So you constantly go through these spaces and places until them red flags are no longer redding. They're no longer flagging. Okay, baby? And you come into a space where it's like, oh, this is giving green flag, green flag, green flags. Ooh. Okay, nobody's perfect, but we know deep down, deep down, you hear that whisper and you know in your gut that's like, I'm about to walk this unnecessary ass whooping path for whatever reason. Okay, but okay, I got free will. So I'm gonna go ahead and God, like, you got free will. So you go ahead, and when you done, I'ma still be right here. I'm gonna be right here with you. That's what God be doing. He be like, she be like, oh, you like God, like, I said I'm gonna be here. I'm still right here. I'm still watching you. Okay, you ain't no death coming to you or nothing, but baby, ooh, damn. Yeah, life start hooking you until you get that lesson, but it's strengthening you. You coming up. Like, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I know somebody just caught that, okay? Really, God be sitting back, look, eating my crystals. Okay? Because sometimes we have that expression of free will. God gave us free will to express all of the aspects of God. All of the aspects of God. God is the light. God is the dark. God is all of creation. Period. Okay? So if you got to go down some dark alleys and, to come out on the other side stronger, more knowing of yourself and things like that, you gonna go down them paths, y'all. You gonna go down them paths. Okay? And, you know, you come up. Another way you can see, seeing that you're programming or you're moving from a subconscious place is you find it hard to find balance and stability. You find it hard to sort things. You find it hard to stay on a path or a regimen that is conducive to your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, right? And these things are challenged, and it's like you're being asked to see what has to be removed within your own internal being, and that includes your thought patterns and beliefs, okay, and your actions and lack thereof, okay, okay, to be in a new space. Um, your finances, your finances often suffer being in this space because a lot of times you're not doing what you need to be doing that is allowing that energy to support you. And because you have a lack mentality or a poverty mentality, the spirits of finance and currency can't support you in the way that you say that you want it to, because everything that you're pulsing out energetically, and knowing that everything is energy, everything comes back to energy, period. Right? The things that you're pulsing out of your body, the signal that you're pulsing off, these energies can't come through and support you because you're actually calling in the opposite of that. Even though you say you don't want that, you feel like you are broke. Okay? You feel like you are, not rich, you're not wealthy, you don't have enough, you're not abundant. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I don't like to speak that over y'all, but I'm just saying what spirit is telling me. And therefore you are welcoming those energies of lack, of uh instability, okay, and suffering. You are welcoming those energies to support you in the life that you are creating. They're not necessarily bad, they're just energies that are doing their job. They're supporting you because at the end of the day, you are the creator. Sorry, y'all. I had to. No, I'm not sorry. Ain't nothing sorry about me. You are the creator. And you have an infinite, abundant amount of energies that's here available to you that is supporting you. Now, whether you define those energies as good or bad, they're doing their job and they're supporting you to show you with your own eyes that you are the creator. But are you creating consciously or subconsciously? Okay? Other forms can be struggles with addictions. A lot of people who struggle with finding balance or balance in their life due to just going through life from a subconscious place, somebody's else programming, right? That they programmed you with. Often people turn to drugs, alcohol, and I'm not telling anybody how to live their life, okay? But I'm just saying, leaning on these things and not having a balance with them throws your internal scales off and the universal scales off, right? And again, this action comes from taking this vice, whatever it may be, helps to feel like you're taking a load off of not being in alignment with your true self, right? Because you hit that and then you just go to a space where you don't care about nothing, everything feels fine and light and dandy, or you throw that shot back and it's you just don't care. You kind of feel a sense of detachment from the realness of and the denseness of the reality that you're in, that you have created, right? And then once that starts to wear off, it's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this shit is heavy. But you're not going into those spaces within yourself to figure out why is it so heavy? What are we holding on to? What are we not letting go of? So therefore you spark it up again. You chain smoking. You over drinking. Okay? Because you're in this hamster wheel cycle of creating a subconscious life, okay, that you do not desire, okay, but you're seeing all the results of doing so. So it's you creating this life, showing you that you are the creator of the life, right? But you are not acknowledging that you are creating the life that you do not wish to desire, okay? And because you think that God is always punishing you, or that God not seeing you, or that the devil, because we give that nigga too much credit, okay? Sometimes it's you, right? And you got to go to them places. You got to go to them spaces. You have to feel, baby. You got to feel. You got to feel that trauma. You got to feel that thing that you don't want to talk about out loud. You got to write it out. You write it out. You write it out. And you burn it and you transmute it. But you write that energy out. You let them tears hit that paper. You write that letter to that person who abused you, who touched you, okay, who made you feel this way, who left you feeling abandoned. You write that letter to you, a version of you that hurt you, okay? And you burn and you transmute that energy. Stop being afraid to go inward. Y'all be so afraid to go inward, and that's what's stopping you from creating the life that you desire, because everything, knowing who you are, who you truly are. That's why I say, know thyself. That is the greatest thing, is to know thyself. You have been programmed to not know thyself at all, truly. And you have had someone come in and indoctrinate this BS of who you are, where you come from, how you was made, how you created, the power that dwells within your body, your blood, your DNA, your RNA. How the hell something 90% junk DNA? What the hell? So you telling me the all knowing, all powerful, okay, wise, intelligent creator created 90% junk in our body that's just useless? It don't even make sense. And they know it don't. But are you questioning? Are you going inward? That's what spirit wants you to do. Okay? And what does it look like being a creator? Okay? Like, and when I say being a creator, again, you're already creating, but what does it look like being a conscious creator? Being a creator with intention. You're intentionally building, you're intentionally creating, okay? And I say that with creating new thought patterns, okay? Creating new thought patterns, catching yourself when you have a moment of lack or you're speaking a moment of poverty over yourself. And you will hear me say real quick, if you in my life, like personally, like real life, know me, you know I begin us right together. But we don't speak that over ourselves. We don't. Those are curse words. Those are the real curse words. When you affirm brokenness and poverty and all these things over yourself, because I am has the energetic energy. The moment you say I am, you become such. You attract everything that's on that frequency of I am dot dot dot, because you are the creator, okay? And the creator creates, and you just put out a signal to yourself saying that, okay, we're creating this. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Come on, lack. Get in line, poverty. Let's go. Okay, disbelief. Come on. Get in the back of the line. All right? And all these energies file up to help support you. But when you come from a place of I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am happy, I'm abundant, I am love, I am light, I am here, I am present. The power. Whew. You feel the energies flood every part of you, surround every part of you, uplift every part of you, supporting you. You are wealthy. You are prosperous. You are abundant. You are rich. You are healthy. You are happy. You are joyful. And I am. And I am. Okay? So, creating new thought patterns, right? And these new thought patterns help create new belief systems within your being, right? Because now you're practicing being conscious of what thoughts you're thinking, right? And you create a new level of belief, right? And these new beliefs now start to create new realities for you. Because God is infinite, Source is infinite. Okay, so you start to see the unfolding of these new realities for you, right? And as you start to honor the whispers from your gut, from your heart, from that internal knowingness, okay, that inner compass that says, hey, do this. Hey, purchase that. Don't worry about how much it's gonna purchase that. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it be happening when you this is when you okay, being abundant, okay, and breaking them poverty chains is when you have something or you come across something that spirit is saying you need to get there or that would be good to get, or you know, invest in that, and you like, okay, how much money I got? And you got just enough and some. Okay, so let's say that thing costs $150 and you got $200 in your bank account, right? And God say, go ahead and get that, but you don't get paid till next week. So you like, oh God, God, I mean, and it's on sale. It's a one-time thing. You ain't never going to get it at that price again. And God is saying, go ahead and get that. You can afford it. Can't you? You got the money right there in your bank account, right? You can afford it. Can't you? Or is it your limiting belief telling you you can't afford it? You can't afford that right now. So to hold on to that. Now, once you start moving from that place like that, you are moving in opposition of God. Because now that's not an abundant mindset. That's a poverty mindset. That's a hold on, scarcity. I ain't gonna have enough. I'm only gonna have $50, and I'm gonna have to get the and then you turn around and spend $150 on some bullshit throughout the week, stuff that ain't really benefiting you, on some snacks and some damn bullshit. Okay, 18 and up, and next thing you know, it's like, Dad, you go back to that. It ain't on sale no more. It's sold out. You can't find it nowhere. And God was saying, I was to get that. You are abundant. That's what abundance means. Okay, abundant it means having exactly what you need to do what you need to do when you need to do it. Can I get an ashe? If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, I want it for you, but maybe you don't want it for yourself. Maybe you need to run it back. Okay? So, creating new thoughts helps create new beliefs. These new beliefs, okay, creates new paths and portals that lead to your abundance, that leads to your prosperity, to leads to you improving your health, okay? Because a lot of these health illnesses and dis-ease is just being in a space where you're not allowing the energy to flow due to the stresses of life. People are just generally stressed out, and stress is the number one killer. They tell you it's scientific. Stress of the heart, stress and all, they stress you the out here on earth, okay? Again, intentional. It's intentional. Knowing that it's intentional, because you effortlessly attract when you're in a space of oneness, and you're in a space of abundance, and you're in a space of knowing who you are, knowing what you can call forth, call over your life, command over your life, right? Yeah, so what else does a creator look like? You can recreating yourself, your physical vessel. Okay. Now we see this happening all the time, and I'm not about to sit here and I'm not shooting shots at anybody, okay? Because everybody's walking their path. But you can change up your physical appearance. You can make yourself whoever in the likeness of what you see yourself, okay? If it's calling at your heart to do so, to whatever extreme that might look like for you, God be with you. Okay? But change up your hairstyle. Change up what you wouldn't normally wear. If you always wearing dark clothes, again, that's intentional. And we're going to break down the science behind that in another video. But wear some lighter clothes. See how that being in that energy and vibration feels. See how you walk a little bit different in the world wearing bright, vibrant colors, being seen. See, a lot of you don't want to wear bright colors because you're scared subconsciously of being seen. Okay? Somebody wanted you to be small and play small. So therefore you took on this belief that, I got to wear black. Black is slimming. Black has me moving incognito. I'm not seen. I'm not heard. When God is saying you need to be seen and you need to be heard. That's why you're here. Okay? Switch it up. Switch up the hairstyle. Switch up the wig. Switch up the clothes. Throw some jewelry on. Okay? Go play. Have fun and play. Create this life that you say you desire, right? Because through taking the necessary actions, you again open up these portals to allow the energy of money and currency, wealth, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness to support you, to support you. And as you walk and you're integrating this newness and you start to see these things unfold in your life, you start to acknowledge how abundant you are, how prosperous you are, how wealthy you feel without a dime in your bank account. Okay. You start to see how you just come into all this, life starts blossoming so beautifully. So beautifully. It's like now you've broken out of the hamster wheel. You've broken out of, you Neo in this. Okay, shout out to the Matrix. Go watch it out. Go check it out because that's who you are. That's who you are. And again, that's why you're so valuable. Okay? That's why these things were intentionally done. These programmings were intentionally casted over you and your family and the collective. Okay? Because these people can have anything they want monetary wise. And what do they want? You. They want you. Did you ever take the time to ask yourself, why is that? So again, the material world is simply not enough for these people, huh? And you hold so much more. Spirit saying you hold so much more. Guys, that is all I have for you. Okay. I love you guys deep. I love you guys deep. I love you guys deep. And I ask, and my prayer is that as we continue to dive inward with ourselves and come back stronger, that you pour out, okay, how God poured out and filled your cup up, that you filled the cup up of others, because we have all been in a place where we just did not think, whether you're still there or been there before, that we think we wasn't going to make it. I have been there. I have been in some dark, I'm not going to cry, but Mo been there. I've been there with y'all. I've been there. And I look back on my life and now I wouldn't change a single thing because I'm loving where I'm at. I'm loving where I'm at, y'all. I'm loving where I'm at. I'm loving me. I'm loving me. I love me. I love me, y'all. I love me. I love every aspect of me. I love every part of me. I love all the light and I love all the dark. I acknowledge them all, but I choose to vibrate from the highest love and light that's available. Okay? But the light can't shine without the dark. Period. If you enjoyed this video and this knowledge, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider hitting the subscribe button if you are new and this is your first time here. And also the notification bell so you're notified when I actually drop new content. I have been having a blast being in this space and place with you guys because it's a safe space for me as well. It's a space where I feel like I can really, share and pour out all of me genuinely and authentically, because I just don't know how to do it no other way. And before, I used to hide away because I was so scared and ashamed of who I was. And, I just felt like the world wasn't ready for me. And I felt like, at that time, yeah, I wasn't ready for the world necessarily, because I still had to build my strength up, my inner strength. Because now I could give two fucks. And I said it with the hardest of about what someone thinks of me, okay, what they're trying to throw at me and cast over me and blah, 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 blah. I'm anointed. I am. I'm blissed and I'm blessed. Okay? The highest form of light and love covers me and shows me that every day. Every day. And I pray that you witness that unfolding in your life, how beautiful it gets from them dark, dark, stormy nights. It does not last forever. It gets better. And I'm here for you. I am here for you. I'm here for you. We're here for you. This is what Moments with Mo is about. So again, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, notification bell, and then share it out. Share it out. Share the message so we can reach more people, so we can heal, because none of us are free until we're all free. None of us are healed truly until we're all healed, because we are one. Okay? You are just in another extension of the creator with a different name and a different meat suit, but you come from the same vessel of God. Can I get an ashe? Okay? My brother and sister, I love you guys deep. Until next time, peace.